What if you didn't have to cut calories and work out 6 or 7 days a week in order to lose the fat and gain the health that you've been looking for? Today, we're gonna be talking about just that.
Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tyler Egan. I am an in-person trainer and an online health and mindset coach. And today I'm gonna be talking about hormones. And these hormones are exactly what you need to understand if you wanna stop cutting calories and working out 6 or 7 days a week in order to lose the weight and gain the health that you're looking for. And today we're gonna be talking about one hormone specifically, and that is leptin. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my podcast or my email letter, you can, the links will be down in the description. But in those, I have discussed hormones a little bit more extensively. And so I'm not gonna go into great detail about all of the other hormones. There's 4 specifically you wanna understand: ghrelin, leptin, insulin, and cortisol. Actually, I'm gonna throw a 5th one in there, and that is melatonin. I've talked about these on my podcast and in my email letter, so if you're unfamiliar with those, please go check those out. Links will be down below. But we really wanna talk about leptin. Leptin is this master metabolism regulator. It's also, just simply put, the satiety hormone, okay? I made the first term up, but the satiety hormone is what it's well known for. And that's because it's produced in your fat cells. Anywhere you got fat, you're producing leptin in there, and that hormone tells you when you are full. Now, the issue becomes the other side of the coin when it comes to leptin. Now, leptin also will it'll go up into our brain at night, into our hypothalamus, and it'll be like, yo, brain, there's this much body fat on this skeleton, on this human. So it's like, yo, brain, there's 25% of this human is body fat. So tomorrow, let's burn like 2,100 calories. That should be good for this human being. The issue becomes when that signaling gets disrupted. And if you are insulin resistant, if you've been struggling to lose weight for years, if you've been dieting for years, if you've been working out a lot for years and you haven't lost any weight, you haven't gotten any healthier, and you're just beating your head against a wall, frustrated, annoyed, overwhelmed, you could be dealing with some leptin issues. Now, what happens when that docking process occurs is, again, it communicates to our brain how many calories we need to burn the next day. It can become disrupted if you have high cortisol levels, and high cortisol levels are going to disrupt the signaling between cortisol and melatonin. This is our sleep-wake cycle, our circadian rhythm. And there's a reason I'm doing this outside, because getting more exposure to sunlight is huge, especially with the technology, the blue lights, and what they do to us these days. Now, why is leptin important for weight loss? Again, if that signaling doesn't occur, what ends up happening is your brain doesn't know how many calories to burn the next day based off of what's on your body. So you could have 50, 60 extra pounds of fat, and your brain has no idea. So what does it do? It down-regulates, it decreases how many calories you need to burn the next day, because your brain literally has no idea how much weight you're carrying. And so the next day rolls around, you're still eating 3 meals, full meals, maybe you're going to McDonald's, Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know why I threw that one in there, but you're still going out to eat, you're doing the things, and your body is decreasing how many calories you need to burn in order to just sustain life, not including exercise, not including walks, just life. Your body's decreasing that. And so you're eating everyday meals and you're gaining weight because your body's like, yo, we only need to burn 500 calories, but you're eating like 2,000. And so cutting calories is irrelevant here, because your leptin signaling is disrupted. It's not communicating with the rest of your body, so your brain has no idea how many calories to burn. And the issue with this is, and this is why exercise and cutting calories isn't going to help you anymore, because exercise and cutting calories is going to stress your body out more. And if you're having leptin signaling issues, you're under a lot of stress already. Your cortisol levels are high, and that is what's disrupting your cortisol melatonin pathway. And so you're never getting into a deep sleep. Leptin is never docking in your brain, and you're never getting that communication. So what can you do? Like I said, get outside more, turn the technology off. These are the basic rules I give to all my clients. No technology for the first hour of the day and the last hour before bed. The reason for this is the blue light in your phone will send the signal to your body, and it doesn't have to be through your eyes. There are photoreceptors in our skin that will pick up on the blue light, and it will tell your body that it's like noon in the middle of the summer. And it could be freaking February right now. It could be February as you're watching this. And it's like, wait, hold on. what's happening, because now your body's gonna release cortisol like it's summertime, okay? So that's number one. Number two, get morning sunlight. Get outside, get your body exposed to the sunlight within the first 2 hours of the sun's up. This is gonna help regulate your circadian rhythm, your sleep-wake cycle, and your hormones for the day. That way you don't get a crazy cortisol spike first thing in the morning from your blue light, but you'll get a natural elevation throughout the day as it's supposed to be. Again, I've talked about this extensively on my podcast, so please go check that out. The next thing you can do is eat a blood sugar friendly breakfast. I'm talking high protein, high carb, high fat, and put your morning coffee after the breakfast. Put your morning coffee after the breakfast. I know this is gonna hurt some of you because you like your morning coffee, but put it after the breakfast. That way you don't get, again, that cortisol spike. Ladies, especially for you, I work with a lot of menopausal women. This is even more important for you because of the complexity, the added layer of your hormonal cycles. Even if you're post-menopause, it still matters. Your body is still working on that 28-day cycle routine. And so these things become even more important for you. Try to get your workouts in midday, and 3 workouts a week tops. 3 intense workouts a week at tops. That also includes getting rid of the extra HIIT workouts, the extra cardio. You don't need to spend hours on the treadmill. What you need to do is start to regulate your hormones more. This will promote relaxation and it'll promote weight loss within your body because your body naturally seeks homeostasis. So thank you so much for tuning into my video. If you learned anything from today, drop something in the comments. Let me know what, 1, you want to see more of, 2, do you want me to talk about this more, go more detail on the hormones, and 3, if you want to know more of what I do to help regulate the hormonal cycles within the 24-hour day. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.